Publisher journey video of the day. Today was a pretty good day. I worked on a couple books I'm about to publish very soon. It's a seasonal topic. One's called HowExpert Guide to Christmas, where you can learn everything about it, the history of Christmas, how to celebrate it, and enjoy the holiday spirit, right? The Christmas spirit. And what it's really about at the end of the day. It's about Jesus. Sometimes people forget that, so I wanted to create a book about that. And it's a seasonal topic. I'm not going to go through this topic in the future months because it only happens once a year, right? So I'm trying to do all topics A to Z, not just topics that are profitable, unique niches, but hey, if I feel like doing it, I'm open to it. The next topic, I want to do a book about New Year's. So I said, let me do a book about New Year's resolutions, because I feel like a lot of people, the everyday person, they may not be into personal development, but they might be into setting New Year's resolutions, but they have a hard time accomplishing their goals. So I did a book about New Year's resolutions, how to set it up, how to set your goals, how to achieve them. Also at the end, I also included an appendix section where it has worksheets, like a notebook, planner, journal style. Even though I'm not a low content, no content book, this is a high content book, as publishers, authors say. It has content that teaches how to achieve your goals for the New Year's. But at the end of the book, I also included like a notebook worksheet section for the reader to apply the lessons into action. So it's like a combination of high content and a little bit of low content at the end. So best of both worlds, because I noticed there's already a lot of low content, mid content kind of books about this topic. So why not do both, to stand out? Other than that, I also was doing some market research for future topics that I want to go into. I have some ideas for the future. I'm thinking about doing a book about, it's going to be a longer book down the line, not the very near future, but soon enough, definitely next year. A book called HowExpert Guide to 365 Days in History. Okay, I'll see how it goes. Where one powerful event in history is where the reader gets to learn about, every single day from January 1st to December 31st, an impactful day in history for all days throughout the entire year, including the leap year, including February 29th. So it's technically going to be 366 days in history, but I'm going to call it 365 for sure, because it's just more of a popular word. After that, I'm also I discovered some other topics I want to do. When you're an A to Z publisher like myself, and you have the freedom and the flexibility to go into any niche topic, after a while, what it feels like is like, it's not enough just to go into a topic like a robot, like a machine, just finding out hot topics. I mean, that's great, and if it sells, that's fantastic. But like Tony Robbins says, success without fulfillment is failure. And I'm finding that as I'm publishing constantly, creating and publishing books constantly for every single topic you can think of, I find that I want to do some books that are meaningful to me, not just a hot topic of the day. So that's the reason why I want to go into some topics that kind of resonate with me, that mean something to me, and hopefully it makes an impact in the world as well. And it's a fulfilling project for me. For instance, I want to do a book about how to turn your passion into profit. They may not be a very popular niche topic per se, but it's something I believe everyone wants to do. Everyone wants to go for their dreams and build an online business. Some of them want to start a side hustle. So I want to help people accomplish that. So HowExpert Guide to Passion to Profit, most likely coming soon in the future. So I was working on a table of contents detailed outline for that today. I actually created like 4 different variations of the table of contents to come up with the best version. I don't usually go with the first one. You know, back in the days when I was starting, I did, but I realized the more you ask the AI, the better detailed answers you get over time. And then you ask AI to compare and contrast different TOCs and maybe create a hybrid version of it to create the best ultimate version. So yeah, I want to do a book about passion to profit. I want to do a book about unique topics. I want to do a book about kind of angle books, 365 days in history, also 365 animals, pets, maybe. I'm going to try out all kinds of books and test it out in the marketplace and see what sells. On top of that, I want to go into topics that sell well for me. I'm not going to mention what are my top sellers because they change over time. But also I'm not going to share every single topic that sells well right now. But I'm planning on creating more books on the ones who are my best sellers. Okay, and I've done that this year, a little bit of it, and I found out, yeah, when I create more books on the book topics that are already selling well, bam, they do pretty well. Believe it or not. I mean, it's pretty logical, but it does pretty well, more than often. So I want to continue to analyze my top sellers and create even more books on it, and improve the quality of the books as well. Add more images now, and go from there. You know. So what else? Yeah, I did some content. I just after working for about a few hours remotely, I worked at the Rose Bowl area, took my chair. I was able to concentrate and focus. I love working there because just no distractions when I'm at the middle of the green area. I did a walk-through video, walking like a mile. It was an hour. It came out to be an hour long, so I'm gonna post that video later on. And an exercise I do, not just physical exercise, is a mental exercise I do wherever I go when I'm technically off working hours. You know, like when I'm exercising at the gym or walking through the walk trails and whatnot, or even at the mountains or whatever I do, or driving, I try to play this mental exercise, try to find book topics wherever I go. If I'm driving right now, you know, I might see a Mediterranean type of food restaurant. Oh, that could be a book topic. Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. I could do a book about that. So that's an exercise I like to do, a mental exercise, because the more often I do this, like if I'm at the gym, I'm staring at the computer screen, the TV screens. There's so many book ideas that come about, you know, that I'm introduced to when I'm working out. And the more you do this exercise, I notice the better you get finding book topics in everything. As a publisher for all topics from A to Z for HowExpert, like I can find book topics for every topic out there. Whenever I see a person, or whenever I see a business, or whenever I see it on the TV, commercials or a show, that's a book idea. So, you know, it's good to play this mental exercise game frequently to get better at just finding out the book topics faster and faster. So, you know, intuitively, I'm not relying just on data entry research like the typical way it's done for keyword research, but I could just find book topics just in real life, you know, just by living, right? So that's other ideas I get from book topics. I don't want to just rely on one method of getting book ideas. I want to come up with book ideas wherever I go, wherever I am, you know, because I have a plan to publish 1,000+ AI books. So all topics A to Z, big categories, subcategories, unique categories, everything. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching the video. Go check out all my how-to books on all topics from A to Z by HowExpert. on all platforms like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, as an ebook, paperback, hardback, audiobook, on Audible, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. Click the link below the video. Check out my resources about book publishing. Gotta go. Thank you. Take care. Cheers.